20 minutes. It did not take me 20 minutes. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, she's gone a little bit crazy on the old makeup. I've just done the £20 makeup challenge. Everything that's on my face right now came to, drum roll please, £19.98. As you can see, the eye makeup went really wrong, but if you want to see how this turned out and how I got this look as if you'd ever wear it, keep watching and see how I did in the £20 makeup challenge. Let's go. So I've got the box here and literally picked it up this morning, and to be honest, I've forgotten what I ordered. So I'm just gonna open the box now. With obviously the challenge, it's, if you don't know, I only had £20 to spend. I went with Superdrug because they have a lot more kind of cheaper brands and you can get a lot more for your money in Superdrug. So I basically got everything I needed for a full face of makeup. The only thing I didn't get because I ran out of budget was an eyebrow thing. It actually looks like I haven't got any eyebrows, but I do. But I think I'm going to try and do something with the eye palette I've bought. I'll be able to do some sort of eyebrow thing. So yeah, I've just emptied my box. I've got all of my products here. So I'm just going to moisturise. I didn't get a primer or anything like that because I don't really use primers. So I didn't think there'd be much point really getting a primer. So I'm just going to use the moisturiser I normally use. And that is just the L'Oreal Hydra Genius. So that's what I'm going to use. First thing, obviously, when I come to do my makeup, is a foundation. The foundation that I got was this Collection Naturally Matte All Day Fresh foundation in the shade Warm Beige, which is their darkest one they do. I'm a bit concerned about this because it looks a little bit orangey, I think. I ordered it online. Yeah, it looks a bit pinky. I don't know if you can see that. It's a little bit pinky for my skin tone. I'm going to give it a go and we're just going to go for it. So I'm just going to pop it all over my face as I would normally. I'm just going to do it with a sponge. Again, I'm going to keep everything how I would if I was doing my makeup normally. Yeah, I'm just going to, yeah, that's very pinky. Oops. I can already tell it's going to be, it's really pink. It's not my colour at all. I don't know if you can see that on camera. It's just, it's got a very pink undertone, but apparently this was the darkest that they had. It's quite a thin foundation. We're going to ignore the colour for now because obviously that's clearly not my colour, but we're just going to go with what the formula's like. So this foundation was £2.99. Pretty cheap for a foundation, I think. To be fair, I don't feel like this is doing anything. It hasn't covered up any. It's just giving me like a oily, I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of just separating. Nothing's really happening. Got on my wipes. I've literally just put 2 coats of that foundation on, and to be fair, it doesn't really seem like it's done anything. I have also got a concealer. This concealer is from Makeup Revolution. I'm just looking on my phone here because the receipt hasn't actually got the prices or anything on it. It's called the Makeup Revolution Focus and Fix Concealer in Light, and it's £2 each. So I'm going to go over where the foundation hasn't done its job with this concealer, but I'm just trying to get into it and it's really hard because I haven't got any nails. When all else fails, use your teeth. Oh, for God's sake, man. There, this looks a little bit better to be fair. Back to my trusty old mirror. I'm just gonna put this in places. See, this looks a little bit too light, but hey, we're gonna go with it anyway, kids. I'm just gonna conceal my like scars first. Again, I'm just gonna use the sponge, although I don't think it's working. I think it's a little bit too thick, so I'm just going to rub that in. Now, the texture of this, I'm not a lover of, I don't think. It's quite, again, it's quite thick, but separate, like, I don't know. I suppose it is only £2, so, on camera it looks okay. It just doesn't, it feels very oily, like very oily. To be fair, there we go, you can actually see my face. I'm gonna try another look. I don't like the feel of it. So this is a Focus and Fix liquid concealer. I don't like the feel of it at all. It feels very, very, very oily. Like literally, I reckon it's oil based. Let's pat that in a little bit more. Yeah, this isn't covering up anything. That's pretty pants. I'm gonna leave my face like that because otherwise it's gonna be really hard to put the powder on. This one for £2 I'm not really loving, and so far it's a bit of a fail. The next thing, obviously, after I've done my concealer and I've done my foundation, is I'd move on to a powder. So the powder I went for is the MUA Press Translucent Powder, and this was just £1. I don't think you can go too wrong with a translucent powder, but the first part of this hasn't gone that well, has it? What powder brush? I'm just going to use this powder brush, which is just the Real Techniques, what's it called? Just a duo fibre face brush. It's got the little print in there of MUA, so it looks quite good. It doesn't smell cheap or anything. Oh, loads of fallout though. It's just literally, oh, I've gone all fuzzy. It's just literally all fallen out on my legs. Oh. Obviously you can't really see the powder because it's a translucent powder, but hopefully it will just give me a little bit less shine and a bit more, yeah, it's definitely mattified me a bit more, hasn't it? I'm not as shiny as I was just a moment ago. It will do for now. Perfecto. I'm gonna actually do my eyes first before I go on to doing any contouring. For the eyes, I've actually gone all out, and I'm actually really nervous about this because I'm not very good at eye makeup, and the palette that I've gone for is actually the MUA winter one. Now this winter one, as you can see, it's got the really bright blue shades. The reason I went for this is because obviously I was doing this challenge and I thought I'm only buying things because it's like cheaper and I'm staying in a budget, so why not try something new? And I think that's what makeup's all about, isn't it? You've got to try things that are new and that you wouldn't normally try. So I'm actually going to try and make a look with these kind of colours, so kind of ignoring those, because I always do like a nude colour, so I'm just going to go for it. And then they've also got this truffle colour here, it's called truffle, which is a brown, which I'm going to do my eyebrows with now first. Let's just get into it. I saw it because, and this was, I think this was £2, which is like amazing. Yeah, it was £2. Yeah, so you get 10 eyeshadows for £2, which I just think is amazing. That's really good. I've got just quite basic eyebrows, and I'm just gonna use, like I said, oh, they look lovely. Look at those, really nice, don't they? So I'm gonna use this truffle and probably a little bit of both of these in my eyebrows because I didn't get an eyebrow product. I'm just gonna use the Real Techniques angled eye brush, I think this is. Brow brush, there you go. I'm just gonna, yeah, this will be all right, I think. Ooh, I'm a little bit nervous about this, but just to kind of darken them a little bit so you can actually see them on camera rather than, oh, it's actually working quite well. Ooh. So I'm literally just gonna do it how I would, and then I'm just gonna go through this bit. To be fair, my eyebrows, I like them to just be block. See, that is a little bit harsh, especially when you look at this eyebrow, but I think it does the job. I'm getting a sweaty lip from the lights. Oh, gorgeous. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with that, I am. I think that's a good little multitask. God, this video is already 14 minutes. I like this, actually. It's a bit dark. I mean, it's not the best thing I've ever used on my eyebrows, but better than nothing. That's what I always say. God, what have I done there? You know what I haven't got? I haven't got a spoolie, have I? No, I'm going to leave them there before they go super dark, but I think that's pretty good. I think, give me credit for that. So I'm going to go for this blue look for the eye, but don't think it's going to go amazing because I've never done eyes like this before. So I'm just going to go straight for it. Right, so I'm going to go in with just the middle colour here, which is just a teal colour, just over the whole of my lid to start with. It's really not my colour, but hey, let's just do it, eh? I mean, quite hard to kind of work with. It's probably because I'm using the wrong brushes, but let's just give that a little bit more of a coat. Definitely looks like I've been punched in the eye. That's awful. So now I'm going to go, oh dear, eye brush. I'm just going to go in the crease, this darker shade. I'm sure if you were a makeup artist, this would be a really lovely look. But for myself, I don't think it's quite going to plan. Do you? No. Well, I like the colour of that though. That looks pretty cool. What I'm going to do now then is just try and save this look, I suppose. This kind of flesh colour, just to kind of take the harshness off it a little bit better, I think. And then what I think I'll do is just make it more into a bit more of a smoky eye. Oh yeah, that's a little bit better. I've just blended it a little bit more. So then I'm going to go back in with that dark blue and just go in the corner of my eye just to darken it a little bit, and you'll see where we're going with this, which I suppose is good. Just kind of wish I didn't buy these colours because I can't work with them. Blend that bit out a bit, and then I'm just going to use the good old black to do a bit of a smoky eye, I think. I haven't got an eyeliner. Forgot an eyeliner. Not good, is it? No, this is rubbish, Georgia. What are you doing, my girl? What are you doing? Oh god, this is now the black it's meant to be. It's the shade Smoke. It's more of a grey, if I'm honest. I'm just doing the corner of my eye just to give it some definition and see if we can save this look. Which I doubt we can. And then I'm just gonna blend, blend, blend. If in doubt, blend. Go on, girls. Again, I'm gonna use that fleshy colour. By the way, I'm not good at makeup. I don't know why I thought I could get away with this blue look. In my head, I had this really lovely blue eye look that I was gonna do, but hasn't happened, has it, kids? Hasn't happened. Not even slightly. Right. That is pretty terrible. Pretty terrible, if I don't say so myself. I was going to put like a nice shimmery colour, but I think I'm just going to try this grey. This grey, which is Dove Grey. Just in the corner. Why didn't I just get a nice neutral colour, man? No. I hate this look. Well, this is more not on the makeup, is it? It's more because I'm rubbish at makeup. But I'm going to give it one more little blend and then I'm just going to leave it because I think I'm just making it worse. And hey, it's probably giving you a lot of laugh, so that's all that matters. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Yeah. Like the palette, but I just need to up my eyeshadow game because clearly I need to. So obviously, like I said, I forgot a bloody eyeliner. But I have got a mascara, and I used to use this mascara all the time before I really got into makeup. And it's the Colour Lash by Collection. And I just look on my phone, and this was £1.99. You can't really go wrong with a mascara for £1.99, can you? Just a real simple brush, quite a thin brush to be fair. And I'm just gonna whack that on my eye. Oh, just poked myself in the eye. Woo! I'm going to zoom you, mate. Don't need to be this. Oh, God. Zoomed you in. There we go. Now, this used to be my go-to mascara. So, let's see if I still like it. I haven't used it for a good 2 years. Well, a year, probably. It's alright. It just kind of defines it a little bit more. We're going to ignore the eye makeup behind, aren't we? Yeah. Back to my normal setup and all that. Oh. So I'm getting a bit bored of my eyes now, and you probably are as well. You're like, God, girl, you can't even do makeup. Why are you even going for it? But we've all got to start somewhere. Practice makes perfect, although someone told me perfect practice makes perfect. I don't know how you meant to practice if it's not perfect to start with, you know what I mean? Right. I'm getting bored of these eyes because it's not exciting when you can't do it, and the foundation's pants as well. Yeah, I do like this. I can see why I liked it. It's just a nice natural mascara. It's quite wet. It's quite hard to do your bottom lashes, to be fair. Right, I'm going to leave my eyes like that because clearly I can't do eye makeup unless it's a neutral. That mascara is good. I can see why I liked it before. Now I'm going to move on to the contouring, the blushing and things like that. So I actually got this Freedom Pro Blush and Highlighter because it had a contour shade in there. So I thought instead of buying all of these individually, I thought I'll buy a palette because the palette was £6, so it worked out way cheaper to do it this way, and I'd probably get better products for it. So as you can see, it's just got a contour. I think that, yeah, that's a highlight, and then we've just got blushes down here, and then a few highlights and things, which you can just do what you want with this palette. My phone keeps bloody ringing. I'm going to start with a contour. I'm just going to use my contour brush that I use, which again is just the contour brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to use the contour colour. Oh, it's quite a lot of colour payoff there, I think. So I'm just going to go for it. It's quite an orange undertone. I mean, again, it doesn't help that the foundation's not great. It's more like a blush. I suppose it is a blush. I don't know if you can see that. I suppose it is a blush product rather than a contour. And it's for all skin types. So perhaps that's why it does look a bit more blushy rather than contoury. But we're going to go with it. We are going to... Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. It's quite an orangey, pinky... The whole look's pretty orangey, pinky undertone. Looks a bit like when you've been sunburnt, a bit like that. Not the best. It's not the best look I've ever done, but it's the £20 makeup challenge, and we can't always be, beggars can't be choosers, as my mum always, well, she used to as we were kids. Let's do this under the chin. I'm joking. I'm not, I've got a chin. There we go, so there's the contour done. It's okay, it's just not the best tone for myself. So I actually did buy a highlighter just because I've used this highlight before and I wanted the big version, so I kind of killing both birds with the one stone. And it's the Revolution Strobe Highlight in Gold Addict, and it's literally just this. I'm trying to get into it while I was trying to show you. Just this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I thought, let's just try this. I've also realised, I didn't know this, but gold seems to be my highlighter colour that I should go for. I always used to go for like the whites, and just with my skin tone, I think gorgeous gold. Oh, it's just beautiful. I don't know if you can see it. Let's give it a proper swatch. Look, it's just, oh, that's just lovely, lovely. God, those eyes. I'm just gonna blend my contour with this brush quickly. I just love this brush. I need to buy another one of this brush so I can do this with contouring as well. It's actually a blush brush. I just think it's the perfect shape for the contour look. Ooh, look at that. It's going to blend it out because it was annoying me a little bit. So I'm just going to use this highlighter brush, which is just the Duo Fibre contour brush from Real Technique. I'm just going to, so I'm going to go in with the gold highlight and just go on my cheekbones, just here. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Let's go ham, as some people say. I don't know why they say that, but let's go ham with it. Perhaps you'll see it better on this side. Well, you can't really see it on camera, which is a bit of a shame, but in real person, it's just a real nice, subtle glow. Just a nice, subtle glow. Very sun-kissed look, if you know what I mean, especially in this time. Or you can kind of see it. Can you see it? Although it's in the wrong bloody place, isn't it? Good kids, it's not good. I think I've got my lighting up too high. Oh, I nearly forgot my nose. Let's go down the bridge of my nose and then here. Cool. And then blusher wise, I don't know if you're meant to do what order you're meant to do it all in, but we're just going to go with this order. Blusher wise, I think these are really hard to open. Blusher, I think I'm going to go for this real kind of deep pink colour. Yeah, yep, I'm going to go for that colour. Oh, I've used it already. Here it is. So I'm just going to dab that in a little bit. It's quite nice. You can see the glow. I went a bit too ham on that side, didn't I? I think that's a nice colour actually. So overall for £6, I think this palette was pretty good, I think. But I think I'm just having a bit of a rough time today because this just giving me no coverage, so there's nothing really for it to kind of sit on, if you know what I mean. Like, it's nothing to cling on, it's just sitting on me. So last but not least, I have a lip product. I'm a bit of a lip gloss gal, if I'm honest. I prefer lip gloss rather than like a lipstick. Now I thought, trying to get into the packaging again, I thought I'd have a real pop-in blue eye, so I wanted to go with a nice nude lip, but I don't. I just have bruised eyes. Doesn't look that great, but I've still gone for, I thought it was nude because it's in this shade Natural Pink, but it is pretty pink. And I think this was £1. Yep, this was £1. It's just the Revolution Amazing Lip Gloss. So I'm just gonna pop this on just to complete the look, if we can call it a look, but we're gonna go with it. I've committed to it now. Oh my days. Oh, actually, I don't know about you guys, when that first went on, it was like putting bloody marshmallow on my lip. I love the smell of it. It smells like sweets. No, that's way too pink for me. I don't know what I was doing. I think lesson learned by doing this challenge is don't shop online for makeup if you don't know the shade you already are. That is way too pink, especially for my skin tone. I look a little bit draggy, but I did a £20 makeup challenge. So why don't you try it? Perhaps you could do a better job than I do. If you do it, tag me on social media and things. Gigi's Lifestyle with an X on Instagram, just so I can see what you've done. Been a bit of a disaster, but it's been great fun and I've really loved doing it. And I hope you've enjoyed watching me make a complete tit of myself. But thanks for watching, guys. Speak soon. Bye.